Jeff, thank you very much. Bill in the Tennessee General Assembly could make some changes to the way you request public records in the state of Tennessee. News Channel 11's Ethan Offit spoke with Representative Rebecca Alexander, who is sponsoring the bill, to learn more.
Right now, I could go inside the Washington County Courthouse behind me and request a public record. Washington County Representative Rebecca Alexander is sponsoring a bill that would change how that process works. The Tennessee Public Records Act allows any state resident to inspect those records at no charge. Right now, public entities can only charge for tasks like the labor to retrieve and redact those records, or for legal opinions about whether a record may be exempt from release if the person wants paper or digital copies. If the new bill is approved, as written, it would allow those same charges for a citizen simply to view the records.
They should be able to compensate for that, because otherwise the taxpayers are paying for that person to do that for someone that wants that request.
Alexander says she's bringing the legislation at the request of the Tennessee Municipal League, and she believes there would be no effect on the public. Deborah Fisher from the Tennessee Coalition of Open Government disagrees.
What I think the effect of the bill will be to cut off access to ordinary citizens, journalists, and many communities throughout Tennessee, because they will not be able to afford the price that the government sets to be able to look at the records.
Fisher says she believes the law would take away government transparency.
Taxpayers have already paid for government officials to keep records, to organize their records in a way that make them easy to produce. If we start charging people to see records that document what government is doing, we have erased any transparency that is available to citizens in this state.
Alexander says she supports the public's right to inspect records, but thinks the associated cost should fall to the person who wants to access the records.
I firmly believe in the ability to view open records, but nothing is free. And sometimes we have to pay for what we want to do.
The bill is currently in the Public Service Subcommittee. It will have several more votes to go through if it were to become law. In Washington County, Tennessee, Ethan Offit, News Channel 11.
Ethan, thank you very much. The Tennessee Municipal League weighed in on the bill, saying the state's towns and cities are committed to providing public records to citizens. The organization added, quote, "The proposed legislation remedies the conflict in the public records law by allowing the recovery of costs to produce a public record, whether a requester intends to inspect the record in the office or take it home," end quote.